Hello. Hello, 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 hello. So again, any moderators on here, please? This session is now closed. No one new can apply. Next session will be for tomorrow. Next session will be for tomorrow, in case any moderators are on here. Thank you so much. Well, hey, Gold Whiskey, how are you? Nice of you to stop by. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back. Everybody didn't know where you went. Nobody knew what that was about. I know you thought everybody saw that or heard that message, but they didn't. So you've been away for nothing because nobody knew. Nobody knew. Except for Virgo Vicky. That's it. So I'm glad you're back. Hey, Cody, what's up? How are you? Guess you've been busy today. Hope everything went well. Nice of you to come in. Thank you for coming in. Deanna D, how are you? What's been happening, Chickie? Haven't seen you. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. Figured you're busy with work and everything else, right? Olivia, I would have done your reading a week ago. I would definitely have done your reading a week ago. I don't believe you paid for a full reading. What are you exactly talking about, hun? Because if you weren't there, I did it, and you would have had to watch the video. So, Olivia, I did do yours. I remember doing yours. So you have to watch the video. It was definitely done, hun. I can prove that it was done. I can't check now while I'm on my telephone. But I can prove it was done. It was done on my live, hun. And you weren't there. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Did you pay, what did you pay for, a question, Olivia? Or STYX? What did you pay for? And I will definitely look you up on my PayPal. And then I will get the video that I did it on. And I will let you know what the link is. You're saying that it was STYX? You're saying that you had STYX, correct? And I did do it the next day. Where were you? I did do it the next day. Absolutely did. You said you did not. You said you were tired, and you said that you would do it the next day. No STYX, 3333. So, no STYX? I'm confused with what you wrote. What do you mean, no STYX? I would definitely have done it, Olivia. You must not have seen the video, but I definitely would have done it. And like I said, I can prove that I would have done it. I can definitely give you the link to the video so you can see what STYX you got. Absolutely. Like I said, you must have missed it because I did do it the next day. I absolutely did it the next day. So, Olivia, it was March 3rd that you made the payment. It was March 3rd. I messaged you Saturday that I couldn't get on Zoom. You never responded. You messaged me where? Messaged me where? Yes, you can give it to me. The next was Friday. You didn't come on till Saturday. Alexa, what day was March 3rd?
March 3rd, 2022 was on a Thursday.
So it was on a Thursday that you made the purchase. So Friday, I would have done your STYX with everybody else's. You messaged me on Saturday that you couldn't get on Zoom. Well, why would I respond to you if you tell me you can't get on Zoom? I'm not stopping you from getting on Zoom. I give you the link. All you have to do is download Zoom and come on. It's that simple. But I wasn't doing your STYX on Zoom, so that didn't have anything to do with it. And I definitely would have came on Friday, March 4th. I definitely would have been on Friday, March 4th. And I can't check that while I'm on the phone. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Okay, so Olivia. Oh. Okay. So I did, in fact, Olivia, where are you? Olivia? So I did, in fact, address you. And this is when I had talked about your father, his brother, and things like that, correct? Right? Right, Olivia? Olivia, so I did do a reading with you, and you kept saying no, 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 but then I gave you the name or the initial of the person's middle name. I gave you that it was your father or his brother, and we went through that, right? That part makes sense, right, Olivia? Now I remember, you were the last one, and I got exhausted because every time I said something, it was like not making sense, but then it did make sense. And then I had said that we were going to do it again, right? I see. Okay, because when I first looked at your original message, you said, Helen, can you add me? I never got my reading from a week ago that I paid for. First of all, it wasn't a reading. It was STYX. It was messages from Spirit. So when you said you never got it, that's what threw me off, because I remember your name. I remembered interacting with you, so I knew something here wasn't making sense. You put my blood pressure up. You put my blood pressure up. Whew. All right, no problem. Olivia, we'll see where we can go from here today. I am putting you on the STYX list, Olivia, number 4. Okay, now it makes sense, because I knew damn well that I talked to you. I knew damn well that I talked to you. But because I'm on the YouTube, I can't go back and search YouTube. I could only search PayPal. So I was on PayPal confirming your payment, looking at the date, knowing it was Thursday. And yeah, so, okay, now I'm good. All right, give me a second to, give me a second to bring myself back here into a minute. Whew. Because I knew that I caught up with every single person that I owed any reading to, any message to, any STYX to. I knew that I had everybody checked off. So I apologize, Olivia. That is my fault. I apologize. However, I wasn't completely off, that's for sure. All right. So those of you who paid today are receiving today. One person paid yesterday for today, and we're here doing that. Leslie F., if you're on here live, your question, your 2-part question, which you only paid for 1 question, but you put 2 in there, and I did answer them on the daily. So you'll find your answer, Leslie F., on today's daily. Yeah. All right. We're going to start off with, I'm going to alternate back and forth. I'm going to alternate back and forth. Olivia, I'm glad we're straight. STYX, first up is Tammy. So Tammy, you are the first up for STYX. So on the STYX list, just to get it clear, Tammy, Diana, Shelly, Olivia. One more time. Tammy, Diana, Shelly, Olivia. All right, that should mix them up pretty good from the bottom. And I'll mix them up some more. Okay. Tammy, 3 sticks. Okay, I got 4. Okay, Tammy, you get 4. I got 4. All right, Tammy, your first stick. First stick says, ignoring them brings them in. Ignoring them brings them in. Tammy, ignoring them brings them in. So ignoring them, meaning not always being there for every little emergency, not always doing everything that's asked. Also, too important to listen to your inner voice. Listen to your inner voice. It's going to be important for you to know when to be very helpful, very concerned, very interested, and very helpful. Let me turn myself here. And very helpful. However, with this saying, ignoring them brings them in. It's like not being too convenient for them. Keeping that challenge going is what they're talking about. Because we know that your partner gets bored quickly, easily. So it's important to keep that challenge. Okay, keep that challenge going. Your second stick talks about they know you'll wait. They know you'll wait. Remember, you got 4 sticks pulled. So they know you'll wait. They know that you're a good-hearted person. They know that you're sincere. They know that you're loyal. They know that you're dedicated. They know that you don't want to walk away from the situation. You've invested too much. Now, I don't want you to feel like they're taking advantage of they know you'll wait. It just means that they know you'll wait, but they're feeling very anxious. They are very much uncomfortable and unhappy where they're staying or where they're living, what they're going through. They're wanting just to get back to reality, but this was the problem the whole time. They've always kept wanting to just get back to normalcy without fixing it. This time, they're being made to fix it, which is going to be in everybody's best interest. Your third stick, Tammy, talks about trusting your intuition. Trusting your intuition is very important for you because this is going to allow you the freedom of choice, the freedom of your decisions. It's also going to allow you to make more conscientious choices and decisions where your partner is concerned. This trusting your intuition also has a lot to do with, honey, is about your job, knowing when not to call out, knowing when to take extra time or extra work that's being offered to you. You don't really want to turn down overtime all the time, but at the same time, it's like you're being careful of how much money you're making, not wanting to go over a certain budget, it shows. Excuse Button snoring over there. She's eaten finally and now sleeping. Your last stick says, it's time. You've been putting this off for too long to clean out some clutter. It is time. You're going to need to make the room. You're going to need to make the adjustment. You're going to need to clear things out. There's things that you haven't touched that need to be removed, given away, donated even. But there's things that need to be addressed, and it really needs to be, like they're pushing me. Like, let's get it done. We've talked about it. We've talked about it. You need a push. They want me to push you to get that done. All right? All right, next sticks is up is for Diana, and then we'll do the question. PAIMAN will be first for questions. So, Diana, you're next, and then PAIMAN. So, Diana. All right, Diana. Diana, you got 4. Everybody's getting 4? What the hell? All right, we'll do it. All right, Diana. Love isn't supposed to hurt. Diana, love is not supposed to hurt. Love is not supposed to make you feel like you're missing something, like you're needing something, like you're wanting something, like you're going without something. Because Spirit's saying that even though you're in this situation, and even though you're with that person, even though you do love them, you still feel like something's missing. Something is not being satisfied on your part. Squigs, okay. Something's not being satisfied on your part. There's something that you need to speak up about. You definitely need to be vocal. You need to express how you're feeling and what your wants and needs are. This person will be happy to meet them. However, they can't read your mind and they need you to tell them, all right? Somebody needs you to clearly tell them. All right, your second stick talks about there's still lessons here to be learned. There's always going to be lessons to learn, no matter what, no matter where, no matter how. But the lessons that they're talking about for you, it's more about breaking this codependency. It's more about doing some things on your own. It's more about going out and being a little bit adventurous, even by yourself or with friends. It's almost like you keep your friends at bay and you really don't hang around too many people except your partner. So Spirit is trying to say that you need to spread yourself out a little bit. You need to enjoy life in general. There's life with your partner, and then there's life that you have of your own. And you're not exploring and doing things on your own side. Spirit is wanting you to get out and enjoy more. Yeah, you can't just live your life focused around your job or your career and then your partner. There's more. There's more because your partner is a homebody pretty much. Your third stick says that you are holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back in a situation. You're not allowing yourself to be your true self. It's almost like you know how it gets when you're sitting there and you're bored. You know how you'd rather be doing something else, or you'd rather be outside, or you'd rather go somewhere. But you're feeling quite stuck in the situation, like you're trapped. It's feeling kind of like trapped. It's just like, you can just sit there for so long and maybe scroll on your phone a little bit, but for the most part, it's the same routine all the time, and you want something different. You want something more. Again, we're going back to the same stick that talked about expressing yourself. They will be happy to make you happier. They will agree to do things with you. You have to allow them that opportunity. Your last stick says, one of your friends knows the truth. One of your friends knows how you feel about this person. One of your friends is definitely aware that something's not right. I think one of your friends is also aware that you may like somebody or you may have an attraction to someone else, but at the same time, you're not acting on that because you're in this position or you're in this relationship. But one of your friends has a secret of yours. And it's like they'll keep that between you and them. Yeah. Okay. So just know that this friend or this person, family, friend, whoever this is that's close to you, they know how you feel. But they just feel that you belong with this person. That there's no ifs, ands, or buts, really. You've pretty much made up your mind where you want to be and who you want to be with. Yep. All right. Tammy, Diana. PAIMAN, your question. Will this person communicate soon? I don't have time frames, but I have that this person may feel that you've moved on or is hoping that you moved on. They didn't want you to waste your time on them when they can't offer you what it is that you're looking for at this current time. They are also disappointed in themselves, hoping that they would be able to meet you halfway or be able to at least make this work some way somehow. This person realizes that you're a good catch, PAIMAN, and this person realizes of your value. But this person also feels like they're being stretched out on a limb, meaning that they're overwhelmed with their own priorities. And I mean priorities, children, work, obligations. This person does miscommunication with you. And this person does want to reconnect with you. They want that opportunity. It feels like the weather will change, so the warmer weather will change things. That's funny for a lot of people. That's coming up strong. But PAIMAN, the answer is yes, they will eventually communicate with you. I don't feel like it's right away, but I do feel like something's coming. It's kind of maybe even just a checking in on how you're doing. I was thinking about you. I just wanted to see how you're doing. Something along that nature, very nonchalant. But it is their way of really saying, I miss you, and I wanted to talk to you. So the answer is yes, PAIMAN, soon. All right, Shelly, you're up next. Shelly, the STYX for you. And then after Shelly, it is LEANN with your question. All right, Shelly, looks like you got 4. 1, 2, yep, you got 4 too. All right, Shelly. Shelly. First STYX says you ask yourself if this is a booty call. You ask yourself if this is the booty call. Okay, so Source is saying absolutely not. Although it was fun, like a booty call. They're saying that the time, this intimate time with you, it was exciting and it was new. It was similar to a booty call, only in the way that they hadn't been with you for so long. It felt so random, but at the same time, they know exactly who you are. No, this is not a booty call. It absolutely is not. This is somebody who has very deep feelings for you. This is somebody who definitely cares immensely for you. This is, I can't believe this stick came out. This is also about them wanting more time with you. It's almost like, hey, 3 times wasn't enough. So I don't know if it's 3 days or 3 times, but 3 times wasn't enough. Your next stick says, there's somebody's wanting to call you or speak with you or connect with you or contact you, but their pride is getting in the way. Somebody doesn't feel as if it's their turn or it's their obligation or it's their responsibility. But somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody is very curious about you, what you're doing, what you've been doing, even how you're feeling about them at this very moment. I think we know who that is. All right, your third STYX says, the person where your heart is, they are, in fact, your soulmate. The person where your heart is, because it's kind of like your heart used to be here, and now your heart has changed its mind and realizes where it belongs, where it's welcomed, where the love is reciprocated. That person is your soulmate, not the person that you have not been in connection with or communication with. Your last STYX, Shelly, talks about, which is your 4th STYX, a bonus STYX, which talks about separating your wants from your needs. Separating your wants from your needs. Although you may want to go backwards, although you may want to regress, although you may want to revisit something, although you may still want something from that person. And whether it's acceptance, whether it's approval, whether it's closure, whether it's an apology, whatever it is that you're wanting from that person, please separate, Spirit saying, your wants from your needs. You don't need their apology because you don't care at this point. Ooh, look at this hair. You don't need their approval. You don't need their compliment. You don't need their attention. You don't need the lies, the manipulation. So when you separate your wants from your needs, it's going to become very clear and evident to you where it is that you belong. When it's you looking for that happily ever after, this person, whom is your soulmate, is going to make that offer to you. Shelly, you won't be single. You will not stay single. You will not stay single. You will in fact marry. This will be true. This will be true. How fast, I'm not positive. But I do know this will be true. I know that this person, this soulmate, is in it to win it. They're not in it for a game. And definitely no to your first question with this booty call thing. No, it was not a booty call. All right, that is Shelly. That is Tammy. That was Diana. That was Shelly. And then Olivia will go after I do the question for Leanne. So Payman's question was done. Leanne's question is going to be done now. And just as a reminder, Leslie F., your answer was given for both questions, although you paid for one, for both questions. Since everybody seemed to got a bonus today, I guess you did too, Leslie. That was answered on the daily. Leslie F., your message was answered on 2 days daily, March 9th. Okay, Leanne. So, Leanne, your question is, what are you running from? Because I do believe you were told by Spirit before that you were running from something. So the message that Spirit's giving me, Leanne, this is for you. It's like you know exactly what you're running from. You're running from boredom. You're running from things that are made too easy for you. You're running from routine. You're running from the same old, same old. It also is talking about it's almost like stonewalling. Spirit's saying almost like stonewalling. When you're stonewalling, it's kind of like you're shutting down. You're not as interested in your current situation. You're not as focused. It's like, yeah, it's okay, and yeah, it works for me, but it's not enough. It's not filling that void. It's because of this desire that you're feeling, this spark. It was newness, you know. You have to understand that this other person created some newness for you, a spark of interest. Also, there's a lot of common elements between you and this new person, which is more familiar to you, which is the direction that you're being pulled in and led into. So to answer your question, you're running from yourself, which no matter where you go, you're taking self with you. So it's always going to be that way. Even with a new partner, then you're going to question if you go toward them. Did I make the right choice? Why did I do this? Why am I here? Because if the timing is not perfect, you will regret your choices. What the heck? You will regret your choices and your decision. You have to come to a strong conclusion here. You're either going to completely shut a door, one way or the other. If you try to keep both doors open, eventually it's going to cause a problem with your main stability, with your priorities, with your current priorities. So I need you to be careful. You know, no matter how much we don't say, sometimes if your partner knows you well enough, which I think they do, you can't hide certain feelings. It's like they show all over whether you want them to or not. They show through your emotions. They show through your actions. You're good, but not that good. You can't hide it that good. Spirit says you already kind of knew what I was speaking of. Patience and time is the only thing that's going to give you a direct answer on what you need to do. You won't be able to move, to go, to change location, to do anything until this person, this attraction, this chemistry with this other person until something changes. You need to stay put. You need to stay put. Don't make any hash or rash movements. Stay put. Be still. Because they have some things changing on their side. Some things changing over there. Something's changing. All right? Something's changing. All right. All right, Penny W, I got you a message. Penny W, a nutritionist. Between a nutritionist, a psychiatrist, or a general practitioner. Neurology, only to a certain degree. But somebody you're not being completely honest with. I need you to write down for 1 week everything that you eat and drink from the time you wake up till the time that you go to bed. Everything, and be honest. How much of it? 2 ounces, 4 ounces, 8 ounces, 12 ounces, 16 ounces, 20 ounces. I need you to measure and let them know exactly what it is that you're doing on a normal day-to-day basis. And by looking at your diet regimen is where they're going to find the answers. Which then a nutritionist or a general practitioner would be even most helpful. This is what I'm eating, but I'm still getting the migraines. This is what I'm drinking, but I'm still getting the migraines. And if you're not going to follow the plan that they give you on what you need to eat and drink during the day, then you're wasting your time. Now, there was a word in your message that has me a little alarmed. So I need to make sure that you speak to somebody or you reach out to somebody if you feel that way. Okay? All right, Penny, I got you. All right, Penny, that's yours. 111. All right. Olivia, let's do this again. Olivia. All right, Olivia. Stick number 1. If this don't resonate now, it will resonate soon. This is a do-over. We're going to see how we make out. All right, so Olivia. First stick comes up and talks about a best friend that may have let you down in the most recent past. Olivia, did somebody let you down in the most recent past? Because Spirit is saying that this could be best friend, this could be a family relative, this could be somebody that's very close to you, this could be somebody who didn't stick up for you, this could be somebody who didn't support you. This is definitely somebody, it could be a relationship, but this is definitely somebody who's let you down. It's talking about this person saying that you put a lot of emphasis on this person, or you put a lot of responsibility on that person, or maybe even put a lot of pressure on that person. But I'm also hearing that a lot of that was your responsibility as well. Okay. So Spirit's trying to say to you that there's something that's going to be resolved. There's an issue or a relationship that is going to be resolved, that there is going to be a makeup thing come in, a makeup thing. Diana, your son's got to take responsibility for his actions. That's all I heard. Okay, Olivia. Your second stick, Olivia, talks about money, expecting either money in, some type of sum of money, perhaps a check from somewhere, but something's talking about money coming in, and to be very careful with this money that you're going to be receiving. I don't know what it's from. I don't know if it's a lawsuit. I don't know if it's inheritance. I don't know if it's money owed to you, but there's money coming in. Are you expecting money? Are you expecting money? You're welcome, Diana. Are you expecting money? Olivia, yes or no? Because it's showing money coming in. Some type of check or some type of sum is coming in to you. This could be income tax. This could be inheritance. This could be a malpractice suit. This could be some type of lawsuit. Okay, well, there's some type of money coming in. So if you're working, there's money coming in. So I'm not going to take your nose anymore, like you say, because there is money coming in. There's some type of money that's coming in that you're not using to the best of your ability, that you're not putting towards something that you need to take care of or something you need to work off or something that needs to be addressed. I don't know what that is, but there's something that needs to be handled where money is concerned when a check comes in. Some type of check, some type of income, some type of sum is going to come in. You got money when your godmother passed away. It wasn't much. I need to do my taxes. Okay, so if you haven't done your taxes yet, and you do your taxes, there's money coming in, like I said. That's why I say I ain't taking your nose anymore. I'm just going to read the way I see the messages coming in. So like I said, there is money coming in. It is on its way. It isn't here yet. I say coming toward you. Make sure you do the right thing with this money and take care of any debts that you have. Period. End of story. Third stick. Don't ignore the red flags in a certain situation. Okay. Don't ignore the red flags in a certain situation. There have been warnings. There has been either somebody's behaviors, somebody's actions, maybe this way somebody talks to you. Maybe there's somebody disrespecting you or somebody is not doing what they should be doing. And you've confronted them about this or you've tried to talk to somebody, but they're just not listening. They're still doing things their way. They're being very stubborn or stuck. Whatever the situation is, you're going to have to allow, even when you see the red flags, you're going to have to allow them to just get messed up or to get rock bottom and to learn their lesson the hard way. You can't keep going out on a limb trying to protect somebody who should act like an adult or who should make adult type of decisions, and they're not. Last stick, number 4, is stop letting others control you through manipulation. Stop letting others control you. Okay, the guy you're dating. Okay. So stop letting others control you through manipulation. Don't let somebody guilt you into something. Don't let somebody trick you into something. Don't allow somebody to sway your opinion or your decision back and forth. Stick with what you feel is true to you. Trust your intuition. If you don't feel like doing something, I just don't feel like it tonight. Oh, come on, let's just go. I said I don't feel like it tonight. Stick with what you know. Stick with what you say because it's going to help you with a situation that's coming up. It's going to help you with a situation that's coming up. Trust yourself, trust your gut, trust your intuition, honey. That is the messages. All right, that's it. Well, Olivia, we got through this one just fine, didn't we? We wasn't taking no crap from spirit tonight. We was being direct with you. So thank you, Olivia. Thank you for your patience. I'm glad we got this handled. I'm glad. Well, I'm sorry. Last time mediumship was trying to come in on top of everything else, and I wasn't trying to do that. I wasn't trying to do mediumship work. But sometimes I can't stop spirit when they're pushing through. But today I didn't give them no room. I didn't give them no room. But we did great, Olivia. And you know what? I think you're awesome. I think the person that you're dating is a nice person, but I think they need to know that you have boundaries and they need to respect them. Other than that, I think you're doing just fine. All right, y'all. So this is everything for everyone. Hope that you all had a good day. Sending lots of love and blessings. And I'm going to go and get myself something ready for dinner. It's 5:25 p.m. here in New Jersey. And since I skipped lunch, I'm definitely needing dinner. All right, Diana. Diana, yes, eventually it is going to work out. It is going to work out. Maybe not the way he wants it to, but the way it needs to. Okay? Don't try to sugarcoat nothing. Don't try to cover nothing up. Show him about accountability and responsibility. That'll help him with his choices and decisions later. But I think everything will be okay. Hi, Yvez. Yvez Volpe. Hello. Olivia, love you to pieces. Thank you for your patience. I'm glad Spirit didn't come and mess us up tonight. Oh, good. Oh, he's not. Well, you know what? Let him learn the hard way. If he has to go to jail, let him go to jail. Don't save him. Let him go. Let him figure it out. Because otherwise, you're going to be expected to save him, save him, save him. Let him figure it out. You know what? Let him figure it out. That's what Spirit says. Let him figure it out. I'm keeping you in my prayers, all right? He'll be okay, though. I promise you, he'll be okay. He will when he sees your boundaries. You have to set your boundaries, and he's not going to like them. But you need to set your boundaries, and then he will stop. But you have to just don't argue. Make it short and sweet. This is what I said. I'm done talking. I'm done talking, and do it like that. You'll be okay. I know you're scared for him, but you know what? He's got to face the music, because otherwise it's going to get worse, and you're going to be way more scared than you are now. Trust me and believe it, okay? It's better he learned this lesson now, which isn't so bad, and it wouldn't be so bad. Let him go through this now, or it's going to be 10 times worse later. I promise you that. Let him go through this. Let him learn his lesson. It's not easy. As a parent, we want to fix them, pick them up, brush them off, and fix it. But if you keep doing that, they're not going to learn to fix nothing themselves. All right, thanks, BB. All right, guys, sending a lot of love and light. See you all soon. Thanks, BB. Love you. All right, Diana. Good job. Stay tough. You can do it. Tough love is what you got to do.